different clinics across the country just to prepare for these flights. We have clinics now from the West Coast to the East Coast in regional areas that we have to accomplish 6 hours of formation flight time before anybody can join our group to come in with the Bonanza to Oshkosh group.
Oh, there they are, right there.
Every year, just 2 days before the EA AirVenture starts, we meet up in Rockford, Illinois, where we have a nice party to welcome old and new friends, and we fly in together the day before EA begins with the Bonanzas to Oshkosh group. This group has grown from 9 planes in 1990 to today, where we arrived with 116 planes. Our largest formation, unofficially, which I was very proud to lead in 2009, was actually 137 planes. And as of last year, we had as of 1995, we had an official record that we still hold for the 135 planes that we flew in formation. So, as you see, the first group is just about coming in, and they consist of the Beechnutz, which is being led by Craig Wilcox and his Midwest group. The next flight you'll see behind them will be the Texas V-Tails, and these are a group of Texans who've gotten together and fly regularly together, and they know each other. And the third group will be the people from the Beach Boys, which are all the West Coast pilots. So as you see us coming on the first pass, you'll see in the lead is Craig Wilcox. On his right behind him is Bob Halbuck, and behind him is Jim Beyer, then Jack Letts, Mark Merrick, Joe Fischetti, Pete Rouse, and Carl Carlson. These are just names to you, but to me they're very special friends because I fly with them regularly. And if you see, they're in a beautiful, beautiful air show pass coming in formation. And in the back you have two B-55 Darrens flying in, keeping up with them.
Beats number 7.
Whichever way you want to look at it. The next group here are the Texas V-Tails, and they're being led by Leldon Locke, and the pilots are Ray Lewis, Wayne March or Smudge, Don Lawton, Mike Parrish, Joe Sasser, Wayne Collins, our founding father with those big tip tanks. You'll notice on the right side, just to the rear, there's a plane with very large tip tanks. Those are dollies. They hold 100 gallons of fuel each, and those are made so he can get around the world. Wayne has circled the globe twice with that airplane, with those tip tanks. And on the last group here, which is Group Charlie, is led by Jim McKnight from the California Beach Boys. And the pilots are Steve Blight, Rich Jones, Stan Stewart, Paul Marshall, Jamie Courtney, Chris Eric, and Richard Schmidt. And the last two side planes are Barons. And that's Chris Eric and Richard Schmidt to those Barons. And they're flown by beautifully. Now, I know why you all came here today, because you wanted to see Sean Tucker, you wanted to see all these nice aerobatics. But trust me, when I first came to EA AirVenture about 25 years ago, I was not excited by any planes just to fly by. And if you've never tried formation flying, I would recommend you get together with the nearest formation qualified pilot and try this. It's a very difficult maneuver to stay in position and hold the position in your turn when you're doing formation. As they're coming around the back here, they're transitioning to a different position, and that is another difficult thing to accomplish while you're in formation. So again, with the group here, what has been very nice in the sense of watching them is that each one of us has practiced different maneuvers. We share with each other those maneuvers, and we practice it as a group. The leader again is Craig Wilcox, who's leading the whole flight. He's actually an airline pilot with Southwest, who flies the Boeing 737 as his regular day job, and he loves to fly Bonanzas as his side job. Leldon Locke, who's leading the Bravo flight, he's a veterinarian from Texas, and this is his pastime that he's been doing for 25 years with over 3,000 hours flight time. And the last Beach group is Jim McKnight, California Beach Boys, and he's actually a computer engineer, and he's been doing this for many years as well, as far as his love of flying. And as they come around now, you'll see they'll be in a different formation position. RCC on Group A. And as they come around, just take a look on these beautiful Bonanzas. Some of these planes are 470 engines, some are with the 520 engines, and some are with 550 engines. So they have to work very hard to make sure they keep their positions accurate based on their dissimilarities, including the Barons who have the twin 470 engines in there, and some are with the 520s. And it's a beautiful, beautiful shape that they hold there with a nice, big shape. And there he is, Craig Wilcox in the front, that beautiful plane. That orange plane that you see there. And here comes Group 2, which is arrow shape. And they're coming out beautifully, holding position. And as I said, this is not easy. It looks like you're just flying the plane, but you're flying relative to the other plane, not looking at the audience, not looking at anything else except to the plane next to you, and trying to maintain position. And things change very quickly. And here comes Group 3, and I guess there was a little bit of turbulence here, so they should be a little bit back, trying to keep away from the turbulence from the previous group, but they're bringing it up in a nice, looking at this, and this looks like, again, an arrow position. Oh, sorry, it's a double diamond, I've been told. And their lights just went on, and they're at showtime. And they're getting in position now, and they're coming by. And again, the two Barons on the sides, and the Bonanzas, V-tails, straight tails, all in the middle. And they're coming by, holding position. At this point, they're sweating profusely, I can tell you that much. And it's not just because of the heat, it's because of the pressure that they are under to try to look good for you. And in this, Jim McKnight is leading this group in the plane in the front. And he had a problem with his starter, so he's been practicing with other planes all weekend, and now he's doing a very beautiful job leading this group. Okay, as you saw, give a nice round of applause. These people worked very hard to try to do this formation for you, and we appreciate you coming out and watching us. Thank you all.
Thank you, Robert. And now I'll turn it over to Glenn Ferguson.